Hey guys, welcome to Guitar Series 7. So I was at Walmart today and I saw a UPC for something called Imaginext Batcave. So I scanned on the Walmart app. I was kind of curious to see what it'd be, and it's basically just this, which is the Batcave from last year, but now you're getting Flash and Joker, and then the Speed Force hamster wheel, a backpack for Joker, and the Bat Cycle. Now I've looked at this with the Batcave side by side, and really there's no differences aside from that. The only thing that you're really not getting in this set that you got last year was you're not getting the missile launcher and you're not getting the hang glider. And I mean, you are getting a motorcycle for Batman, so I kind of feel like that's cooler than a hang glider. And you are getting a missile launcher on the Speed Force wheel for Flash, but at the same time, I do feel like the missile launcher was kind of like an integral part of the set last year to some extent. So I kind of feel like releasing it and also releasing the missiles but not releasing the launcher is kind of a weird concept. But either way, this is kind of cool. And I guess the idea of this set is to tie into the Flash movie without really having to tie into the Flash movie, kind of like what they did with the Batman this year. They released a lot of Batman themed sets this year. They even did a 4-pack with Riddler and Catwoman and Penguin, but none of them were necessarily based on movie designs, just released around the time of it to coincide. So I guess that's what they're doing, and that's probably the most sense for the Flash movie considering all of the controversy surrounding it. And you have to remember that by time this releasing is close to when the Flash was supposed to release this year before COVID pushed everything back. So that's why we're still getting some of these Flash toys when typically, we wouldn't be getting them until next year. But overall, this is really cool. I don't intend to pick this up just because I already have it, and I think the Batcave was pretty cool. I don't think it's as good as the surround sound Batcave. I personally think that's the best that any company's ever made or will make, and I think this is a good one. I just don't, I don't necessarily need two of these, but if you didn't pick it up, this is a good chance to get it. This is nice. I don't necessarily think it's worth $64, but it is pretty cool, and you have to remember that a lot of times Walmart does these kind of like Christmas bundles, and as we get closer to Christmas, Walmart will kind of like go down on the price of them. I remember there was like one year they went down to like 30 on one of the Batcaves, so that might be what they're going to do with this. If that's the case and that's what ends up happening, I think this would definitely be like a still, not necessarily 30, but around 40. I think that would be a good place to ballpark this, but I do feel 64 is kind of high, including the accessories, because I just don't think they're necessarily worth that on their own. But overall, it's a really cool concept, and it's kind of weird because we don't see this a lot with Imaginext, with them doing these kind of like bundle theme sets, and it just kind of threw me off with the Flash Cave label. But yeah, thanks for watching, and please rate, like, and subscribe.